Hi everyone, welcome to Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage, or welcome back. Some of my followers call themselves the Houckettes. I think it's cute. They named themselves. I didn't name them. Anyway, I just wanted to announce what 2021 is going to look like. I know I'll have a final video up on Crafty Goals with Amalia in early January, and I'll go over things again there, but that's already into January, and I just wanted to show you what the lineup looks like for 2021, both on this channel and on my second channel, which is Dahlia Designs, Jewelry, and More. So on the first of each month, we'll have two collabs hosted by both Stamp Girl, who is Paige, and me. And that is the Lovely Ladies, which we did in 2020, as well as the House Mouse collab. And just a word about the House Mouse collab. I believe that was first started by Gracie21 here on YouTube, Miss Grace. We are dedicating that collaboration to Gracie21, who passed away not too long ago, I guess a month or so ago, because she just loved the House Mouse stamps, and I enjoy creating with them. I joined when Tina Bean, Crafty Bean, had taken over for Grace when Grace got sick, and several of us were participating in the House Mouse collab, and then Tina decided to end it in 2020, and it kind of fell by the wayside, but Paige and I wanted to bring that back. And then when I heard about Grace, I asked Paige if it was okay if we dedicate this year-long collab to Gracie21, because we know how much she loved them, and we hope she's looking down on us favorably in continuing this in her name. Okay? All right. Next up, on the 5th, we have a new collab called Case a Card. Oh, by the way, those first two, I won't be primarily using Stampin' Up! Products, obviously. On the 5th, I will be using Stampin' Up! Products, because that will be casing a card. Casing meaning copy and selectively editing any card out of a current Stampin' Up! Catalog. It could be a mini catalog. It could be the annual catalog. So just fine, you know, and we're not going to have a set one that we're going to follow each time. Each of the participants, there's only a few of us, a handful of us, will be picking our own card to case. So sometimes it could just be coincidence we end up with the same one, but more than likely not, because there's a lot of cards to case in those catalogs. So anyway, that is what the 5th is. On the 7th, we do have a time now. I had TBD. I believe it's noon Eastern, but I'll double check that. I'm in a collab hosted by Bourbon Creek Crafts, who is Beth, and Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, formerly Scrapping for Less, I believe it was. Anyway, it's called Smash Our Stash. We will have a theme each month as well, as far as what item from our stash we should use. Now, we are not required to smash our entire stash of that item, which is a good thing, because there's no way. But just have fun making with the item that maybe is sitting in our stash forgotten, and use some of it up. And I have plenty of things that will be non-Stampin' Up! As well, or possibly retired Stampin' Up! Products. I put non-issue, but that kind of thing. On the 10th, we'll be doing 10 on the 10th Christmas cards hosted by Metal Scrappin' Chick, who is Kim. That one will be sometimes Stampin' Up, sometimes not. It just depends, because, you know, it's going to be making Christmas cards all year long. And yeah, it's just going to be a combination of products. On the 11th, I'll be doing embellishments on the 11th. That is hosted by me. And each month we just have to make some kind of embellishments. It could be Christmas embellishments, it could be Halloween, it could be flowers, it could be anything. Any kind of embellishment, you know, planner, charms, whatever. Okay. On the 12th at noon, in a Joy of Blue collab hosted by Sarah of Crafting and Relaxing, and that's a new one for me this year, and that will be on my other channel, Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More, and that's all I'm going to say about that right now. The 15th, Craft Our Stash cards. That's just Paige and me, Paige Stamp Girl and me, and we are continuing that, where we try to make around 5 cards, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, using up things in our stash. So again, similar to the Smash Our Stash idea, but this is related to paper or kits or something to make cards, specifically cards. In this one here, it could be making anything, as far as I know. Okay, on the 18th, we're continuing the Having Fun Making Jewelry that was on this channel this year in 2020 to Jewelry Making Fun, 18th at 10 a.m. That'll be on my Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More channel as well. And I am fully aware there is now a collab that looks very similar to mine. That'll happen on the 15th. And that is all I'll say about that. On the 3rd Sunday of each month, I just put that in here, I don't know, we'll be doing a monthly card collab. That's hosted by Crafty Crab, who is Katie. I need to write that in here because I always forget her channel name. And Metal Scrap and Chick, who is Kim. They co-host that one. And it is a themed card making session also. I'm not sure what the themes are yet for next year. The 20th, we have a new collab co-hosted by Stamp Girl and me called Fab 4, where we use punches, dies, embossing folders, or stencils or masks, stencils and masks. And there's a few of us in that one, and that will be Stampin' Up sometimes, but possibly not always, because I do have many of those items from pre-Stampin' Up days. Excuse me. Also on the 20th, through October anyway, I'm in a collab that started this past October, hosted by Left-Handed Crafter, who is Brandy, called Summer All Year, and that also has themes each month. That one will be mostly paper crafting. It'll mostly be non-Stampin' Up items, but there could be, again, Stampin' Up sometimes in there. It just depends on the theme and what I have. The 25th, we're continuing the Smash That Small Paper Pad collab hosted by me. That's the 25th at 10 a.m. on this channel. The 27th, we're continuing the Stickier Side of Crafting collab. The idea there, using up those packs of stickers that are so pretty and so cute, and we love them, from Dollar Tree or Target or wherever we got them from, online, whatever, and trying to use some up. Now, the idea is sort of not to go out and buy some as soon as you use up the other ones, but, you know, it doesn't always work like that. But at least using what we have, because so often they just sit in a bin or a drawer or whatever, wherever you keep your stickers, right? And they're sitting there doing nothing. Use them up. Do something with them. And end of month, we used to have end of month collab to use up a 12 by 12. That was Stamp Girl and I. We're eliminating that one, and now we're going to have a color combo collab that will be all Stampin' Up for me, and we will be following a color chart with 3 specific colors. Other colors can be used, but those colors have to be used. Now, for people in the collab that aren't Stampin' Up or don't have that many Stampin' Up products, they may be using non-Stampin' Up colors and using similar colors. But for me, I'll be using the Stampin' Up colors. So we put together a chart for that. Several of these are small. This one is just, I think, no, well, actually there's a few more people than Paige and I in this craft our stash cards. In addition to all these collaborations, I also have live streams Tuesday night at 7 and Friday evening at 4 p.m. on this channel for Stampin' Up! Plus, I still intend to do Paper Pumpkin unboxing and make as intended, and the one for this month will be soon. Most months I'll do alternatives for the Paper Pumpkin, and both of those will be sometime usually after the 19th of the month, because that's about when I get my Paper Pumpkin kit, around the 19th. And it just depends on when that falls and what else I have going on as to how quickly I get to it. And then on the Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More channel, please subscribe if you're not, by the way. I'll be doing unboxings and hauls, and also finished jewelry pieces and some tutorials. So I'm thinking, besides these two collabs, I'm thinking I'm going to probably have 2 or 3 videos per week, maybe more, maybe less. I'm trying to schedule my time so that I'm devoting Thursdays and Sundays to jewelry. That may not mean making videos. It might mean making jewelry. It might mean taking pictures all day to get my shop updated. Something, you know, something to do with the jewelry end of things. And yeah, the rest of the time is taken by all this other stuff. Plus, I do have to do some things like, you know, housework and cooking and eating and sleeping and stuff like that. So that's the lineup for 2021, and I have already a couple days ago actually sent my email out for the jewelry making fun collab to the participants, so they all have the chart and the thumbnail that Thank You Amalia created a new one for us, so thank you very much. And that looks like this. That is our thumbnail for 2021. Some of the other ones we have updated, or made, Paige has made some new thumbnails as well, and I've made some also, and then we'll have some, I'm sure, for the ones hosted by the other folks that I'm participating in their collabs. So it's a full fun 2021 ahead of us. I hope that it is turns out to be a better year than 2020 from this whole thing that's going on in the world, you know, right now. I think it's going to be a little while. I think it'll be till 2022 before we're all back to some kind of normal. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but it seems to be moving slowly. So I think, you know, hopefully before the end of 2021. Let's fingers crossed, and if you're a praying sort, pray for that, please, because yeah, times are rough. All right, that's enough of that. Let's have a great year, everybody. Let's do the best we can to have a great year, and or at least a better year. And I hope to talk to you again soon. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And when you see our first collab videos go up, please do look at all the links of the others. And if you're not subscribed to them, subscribe to them as well to help all of our channels out and show us all some crafty love. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much. Hugs, love, and peace to you. Bye for now.